Hello everyone in Rackland and welcome to the first issue of News of the Rack Monthly. As already announced, there will be a newspaper issue every week from now on, but only once a month a video overview of the news of the rack. This can of course mean that announcements are already done and some things can be summarized. I will upload the video as usual on YouTube and post it in the Facebook group as well as in the forum. And now for the news. News from developers and more news. According to Andrew Belt, the VCV Rack 0.6x modules will not work in version 1.0. This is technically not feasible. Andrew Belt has also released a preview of VCV Rack version 1.0. Different modules will be able to send MIDI signals to hardware modules, and there will be polyphonic cables supporting up to 16 channels. If you want to know more about how they work, I recommend the article How Polyphonic Cables Will Work in Rack version 1. Also eagerly awaited multithreading is introduced in VCV Rack version 1.0. Thus, VCV Rack uses the possibilities of multi-core CPUs, which should lead to a significant improvement in performance and fewer dropouts. The previously paid modules from Blamsoft are now freely available and can be downloaded via the plugin manager. Still open is the question of further developments. However, the modules are converted after VCV Rack 1.0. True to the motto, you can never have enough blank modules, there are the blanks of Chiptuner now in the version 0.6.2 in the variants Base, Alternative and Extreme. The paid module Floats by Friedrichs Audio got a new face with version 0.6.5. In addition, new options have been implemented, making floats now not only look different, but also different from his role model Marth, Make Noise. The CPU consumption has also been significantly reduced. Several news come from horror music. On the one hand, several PCM drum modules have been announced, which should contain sounds of classic drum modules. They were designed with the tool Gecko, which will soon be available from Horror 2. On the other hand, the website was redesigned and the Gecko examples revised. Gecko itself has not yet appeared. MSM has revised its modules and is now at version 0.6.5. The News of the Rack newspaper editions are now available through GitHub. Many of the modules in VCV Rack emulate a hardware module. Richard Schweitzer has compiled these and provided them as a table. It should always be updated and additions or corrections are welcome. Vult has reworked his bass drum module Knock and is now at version 0.6.21. With a switch, the module can now reach very extreme areas. Waves Unlimited has released a PDF book with more than 170 pages on episodes 1 to 13 of their videos What Does This Knob Do on GitHub. The book contains numerous jump links with which you can jump in both the book and the videos. New modules. Last month we once again welcomed a new module developer in Plugin Manager. EH Modules has released FV1 EMU, a DCP module that emulates the chip FV1. Amalgamated Harmonics released the arpeggiators ARP 3.1 and ARP 3.2 in version 0.6.5. The first is for chords, the second for patterns. AS has released 0.6.13 of its modules. Now there is also a 2-channel mixer called AS 2-channel mixer and a 4-channel mixer called AS 4-channel mixer, moduled after the AS 8-channel mixer. In the series Audible Instruments preview, the title Modulator 2 has been released. This is the VCV Rack version of Tides 2 from Mutable Instruments. The newest modules will appear first in the paid preview series, with 80% of the proceeds going to charities. Anyone who has already purchased previews will receive all further modules free of charge, as well as this one. New in version 0.6.11 of Autin is the Stereo Dynamic Range Manipulator module ZOD, which can be used as compressor, expander, limiter and noise gate. DHE Modules has released 2 new utility modules with version 0.6.4. Funk and Funk 6 are both scalar offsetter, which can take on a variety of tasks. Holonic Systems renamed its base module to Holonic Source in version 0.6.4 and released the module Sequence, an 8-track sequencer modeled after the Döpfer modules A155, A154 and A152. As already announced, version 0.6.13 of Impromptu Modular includes the 4-track phrase sequencer Foundry, as well as the 4CV display module 4View. NIST brings us in version 0.6.38 5 new modules. Dual Joule LPG is a low-pass gate in the series on emulations of the Buchla 208. Tuner is for calibrating and quantizing. Fixed voltage source provides 16 fixed voltages. Multivoltimetro is a precision voltmeter, and graphic meter is used to visualize voltages. New modules in version 0.6.39 are Gran Tunismo, a gigantic version of the tuning module Hot Tuner, Pitch to Voltage, Expire Time, a big timer counter, and Elska, a multi-trigger delay. Squinky Labs has released Source in version 0.6.14, an exact replica of the Roland Super Saw from the JP8000. Chebyshev 2 is an advanced version of the Wave Shaper VCO Chebyshev and has been integrated as a new module. In version 0.6.9, RCM has released the ducking module Duck and revised the piano roll. Bog Audio has reworked some modules in version 0.6.13 and released LLFO, a 3 HP wide LFO. Videos of the month. Ablaut. Every Sunday a new live stream called Cable Madness. 13 o'clock UTC, 14 o'clock Central European, 21 o'clock Shanghai, 9 o'clock New York. You can find the last video under the corresponding link. Fahmi Mursyid. Explore Odyssey in VCV Rack. Jakub Mudrák. Tutorial VCV Rack. Chord progression easy way. Piano roll plus macro oscillator 2. Leonardo Laguna Ruiz. Vult knock. Extreme settings. And Vult Caudal deriving more signals. Music Tech explained. Logic Pro X with VCV Rack. Omri Cohen. VCV Rack patch from scratch. KoralFX Scorovnik sequencer. And synthesizing a storm in VCV Rack. And Valley Plateau VCV Rack tutorial. And Squinky Labs Chebyshev VCV Rack tutorial. And Braids Synthesis Module Series number 22, Bell and Metallic Drum. And VCV Rack patch from scratch Squinky Labs source. And STS Odyssey VCV Rack tutorial. And using Arturia Speedstep Pro with VCV Rack. And from VCV Rack ideas, VCV Rack tips for processing a sine wave from scratch. And how to make dub techno, deep techno with modular synths, VCV Rack tutorial. And mutable instruments rack, VCV Rack patch from scratch. And make noise Rene emulation in VCV Rack tutorial. If I missed someone, I'm sorry, please give me a hint. These were the news of the Rack for the month of January 2019. And please do not forget the important links below the video. A new newspaper issue will be released every Monday and a new video at the beginning of the next month. And not to forget, many thanks to Andrew Belt and all the module developers without whom all this would not be possible. That's it from me. Let it go well and many creative moments. Servus.